Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to the course of Digital Logic Design. Today we are again here with the new topic which is about D-Latch. Before this we have covered what is SR-Latch and the two modified versions of SR-Latch such as S-R- and SR-Latch with the controlled input. The problem that we have seen in those devices was basically the undesirable condition, such as if we take only the simple SR latch where S and R are the two inputs to this device. If you apply a high pulse signal at both inputs, you get indeterminate condition. Also called forbidden condition, unpredictable condition, metastable condition. So this condition must be completely avoided, because with this condition one cannot know that what will be the next state of the latch. D-Latch solves this problem by avoiding completely the undesirable condition where the second input is the complement of the first input. So primarily data is your primary input, which is applied directly to one of the NAND gates, and its complement is applied to the second input of the second gate. Okay, so for example, if this is gate number G1, this is gate G2, and we have enable signal. So this circuit is exactly the same like the SR latch with the controlled input. If you have not gone through it, kindly watch the last lecture before this one. So we have data as a primarily input directly applied to gate number 1, and its complement is applied to gate number 2. So for example, if enable input is 0, initially if enable input is 0, let me write it with the green pen. So primarily if the enable input is 0, now we will get a 0 input here and a 0 input here. Now if we see the truth table of the NAND gate, if one or both inputs of the NAND gate is 0, we always get a 1 as a output. So now the output will always be 1 at this end. Okay, so at this state we know that this circuit is now basically S-R- latch. So with this case, the output of Q and Q dash will not change. So sorry, it is written as O, so we can label it as Q dash. Okay, so the output of both Q and Q dash will remain same. Okay, so this condition is called no change condition. Now let apply a high pulse to the enable input. So we get, let apply a high pulse to the enable input, we get a 1. This is so now we have a 1. Let me cross it. We get a 1 input here and a 1 input here. Okay, now the output of these gates will always depends on the input D. Okay, so if D is 0, so 1 0, we will get output 1. If D is 1, so 1 1 applied at NAND gate, see it from the truth table, we see a 0 output. So it is acting like an inverter. So for 0 we get a 1 output, for 1 we get a 0 output. Similarly, this gate will also act like a inverter. Okay, now we have for example, we have applied a 0 input, let me write it with a different color. Now, for example, we have applied a 0 data signal. So, we get a 0 here and a 1 at the output of this gate. Okay. Similarly, we will get a 0 output at this gate. Now, we have a 0 input to this gate and a 1 input to this one. So, if there is 0 to the input of a NAND gate, looking at to the truth table of NAND gate, we always get a 1 is our output. Now, we have two ones is input to this one, we will get a 0 output at Q. So, it means that now the circuit is in the reset state. Okay, because if D is equal to 0, Q is equal to 0. Now, let us look into the third condition. Let apply active high signal at D, we will get a 0 input at this gate and a high input at this gate. Okay. So, now the input to this gate is 0, we will always get a 1 as a output. Now, 1 and 1 will always result in a 0 at the output. So, it means that the circuit is now in the set state, because D is equal to 1, then Q is equal to 1. Okay. This table is called the function table of D latch. Okay. So, keep remember that when enable is asserted, we get whatever value is available at D at the Q. If D is equal to 0, Q will be equal to 0. If D is equal to 1, Q is also equal to 1. Okay. So, in next state, if we disable the enable input, whatever value was present at D, it is stored at Q. Okay. That is why this latch is also called a transparent latch. So, I think it is much clear. If you have any questions, write in the comment section. Thank you.